How's it going, guys? Smoky Mountain Piper here. Um, I would say I'm having a good day, but I'm not. It was a beautiful day when I woke up this morning. I got up around 11. Um, Slept in a little bit today, not too bad. Um, Went into town, got some Coke and some Burger King and a couple of snacks for tonight. My mom last night was having chest pains, and I'm not sure if I've told you guys this before, but my mom has medical um, heart condition, and she's going through a lot of medical stuff right now. Um, Last night she took two what are those pills? Nitro pills. She took two of them. Didn't help. She had a good day, and then she took a nap, and then all of a sudden she got up. I don't know if she laid wrong or water building up or something like that. It's just a lot of stuff going on with my mom right now, and it's concerning me because if they find out she had another heart attack, then pretty much she's got to find a totally new doctor and a hospital to go to because Mission said that if she has one more heart attack, they're pulling the plug on her. They're not gonna continue to help her for whatever reason that they're doing. So I'm kind of pissed off at the fact of what's going on with them. Um, but there's she might go to University of Tennessee and getting treatments done there, depending on if her health will allow her to. But yeah, last night mom or dad took mom to the hospital. She was there overnight. She was just home not 2 days ago, going to the hospital overnight. Dad got up around 7 something, maybe in the morning that day to go get her, bring her home. And now she's back in the hospital. And I'm hoping it was just something to do with her water or something like her potassium and not a heart attack, because if it was, we got to do a lot of we're gonna have to do a lot of soul searching, and I'm not looking forward to that part. um and Like I said, I'm trying to find a new girlfriend and all that stuff, and hopefully have a wife and kids by the time, or before my mother's time comes to an end, because that's the one thing she wants to see. She wanted to see me and my ex fiance get married, and it never happened. Um, well, she called a friend of ours, preacher Jeff, real good friend of the family, him and his family, good people, and he was gonna come and do a little ceremony for me and my fiance at the time, and just so my mom could hear the words and all that. And he got caught up in something, or something happened, and then after about a week after Christmas this past year, um, my fiance finally spoke out about what was going on, and she, you know, she was no longer in love with me. She loved me, but she wasn't in love with me anymore, and I guess my lifestyle just isn't what she wanted, I guess, and I wish this stuff would have been said sooner, um but 2 years with her, and It was a good 2 years. We had our ups and downs, but every couple has that, you know. But it was a good 2 years, a great 2 years. You know, I loved her to death, and but she's with someone else, and that's can't do nothing about it. So I'm trying to find someone new. But like I said, I just with my mom right now, it's a scary thing because a lot of people take for granted, their family members. Oh, my mom's gonna be around forever. My dad's gonna be around forever. You don't know that. You really don't know that. 2 days with a heart condition can seem like a lifetime to some people. You know, I've heard people tell me, "Oh, my grandfather, he had the two best days of his life before he died, and he said, "Oh, if I could do it again, I would, and I hope to have 2 more days after it." And those were his last 2 days, and some people tell me stories like that all the time, and my appetite's starting to go down a little bit with a little bit of the depression that I have. Um, Other than that, I'm at the house by myself. I have two houses on my property, and earlier today I was sitting out here on the porch just smoking a cigar, and I was like, well, this is what it's gonna be like when there's no one here, just you and the animals that you find, stray animals and stuff like that. That's all there's gonna be. And I looked at it, I just like, well, that's pretty lonely. And yeah, I'm on eHarmony, I'm on Match, I'm on Zeus, but I didn't pay for it, but I have a profile on it, and it's ticking me off that I'm getting people messaging me on Zeus, and I can't message them back because I didn't pay for it, and I don't make a lot of money. Shoot. Apps like that should not be. You should not have to pay for an app to find love. That's just my opinion. If TikTok can be free and YouTube can be free, and you can make money off of TikTok and YouTube, then why can't eHarmony? But I guess people don't see it that way. But like I said, I'm just trying to. I really would like to find someone, But I'm gonna try to settle my nerves a little bit tonight. Like I said, I just had some Burger King. I bought a Whopper and two 10-piece chicken nuggets. So I ate the fries and the one and the first 10-piece. I'm gonna leave the Whopper and the other 10-piece for later, or even save one for tomorrow, depending on how I feel. I don't have. I mean, I don't know. I only eat about once a day anyway, so it's really not that big of a deal. But well, I figure I would smoke a pipe today. I haven't smoked a pipe in a while. Um, I got the Cobbett Shire. I love this pipe. It's an acorn bottom with a corn cob on top, and it's got plaster in there, so it's smoothish. There's a lot of people that smoke these pipes. I actually have the whole series. I think what Cobbett Shire, Cobbett Dwarf. Uh, I even found finally after months of searching the Cobbett Wizard pipe, which is a long. It's a little longer than this, but to the Lord of the Rings pipes that I have, that wizard pipe, that Cobbett Shire it's like nowhere near as long as these other um, church wardens are. Um, I call them church wardens. I'm not sure if you call them wizard pipes, or I just call them church wardens. Some people call them wizard pipes. Oh, that's a Gandalf pipe. It's the long one. Well, that's a that's a It's a church warden. I like church wardens, one because the smoke is cool, the smoke or it's cooler. It's not as hot as a regular pipe can be, but some people can't see a difference. Some people can. It just depends. Um, the sun was going away for a little bit, and the sun came back out, and I'm hearing stuff. I can't tell if it's just me or if it sounds like my mom's phone like alarm is going off, but she didn't touch it. Oh, that's another thing I gotta do today. I gotta water my plants. I gotta water my two tomato plants, and then my mom's rose bush that Miss K got her. But I'm gonna fire this pipe up. Enough chit chat. 11 minutes. And I don't have a tamper with me today. I could go in and get one, but I'm just too damn lazy right now, and I just like my depression is kicking my butt, and so I'm just gonna use a chapstick with the cap on. As long as you don't like leave it on like that, it's not gonna melt it too bad. But it's just basically to tamp the what you have down to keep the pipe going. This is what I do at work sometimes. I need a little bit of a break. I'll bring like a small pipe that doesn't fit very much in there, maybe 10 minutes, 5 minutes. I'll start puffing. I got caught one time. It was funny. Can't remember who it was. And I just remember hearing, Chris, what are you doing? I'm just like, I'm taking a break. I can't. I just got, y'all got plenty of buggies inside. I need to breathe for a minute. And I think, yeah, someone, I get that, but do you need to be smoking your pipe too? I said, well, I brought it for a reason. Puff on. Like I'm, you know, I don't know. I forgot what the hell I said, but I said something. Move that a little bit further back so I can have some more leg room. There we go. But I hope everyone else is doing good out there. let's see, before I left, I was watching an old George Bruno um, YouTube video, and it's probably at least a few years old now. I remember watching it before I even had all before I had my pipe collections and all that stuff, and he was one of the reasons that got me inspired to start smoking a pipe. And now my buddy Nick at work got me into smoking cigars, and then I started, looking up cigar stuff online and pipe stuff, and I saw George Bruno. But the first video I ever watched with George Bruno, it was it was one of his hair cutting videos. He was giving someone a shave. He was teaching how to give one of those really good close shaves, the baby bottom shaves, and all that. And but yeah, I remember I was watching that, and then he does pipes, and I just remember watching that video and seeing that pipe. I was like, I know I had to have one. And then I found out there was an entire series to these pipes, and I bought them all. Like I said, I bought them all. I have the Dwarf, uh, Wizard, the Cobbetshire, Wizard, Cobbetshire, Dwarf. I think there's 4 of them, 4 or 5 altogether, and I bought all 4 of them. I know I got them all. Of course, you go to MissouriMeerschaum.com to buy them, or on eBay, one of the two. But I just enjoy. I'm that type of guy that likes to watch older videos rather than the newer ones. I guess I don't know why. But I will watch some of George's newer stuff. But I guess I just prefer his older stuff. I like it when he has that long beard. I think it's really cool. That's kind of like something I would like to have. I want like a third button beard. That's something I would really like. Um, but but yeah, I was watching that earlier today, trying to just distract myself from the crappy day and then the cruddy night of last night. Dad took her to Mission. He got home, I think, around maybe you know sometime after midnight, and then he crashed on the recliner because he was waiting for the phone to ring, and he got up today. But last night, I asked my mom, I said, "Mom, are you hurting to where you need to go to the hospital?" "No, I just got out of the hospital." And then all of a sudden she goes in the room, and I'm looking, and Dad's, he's in his pajamas trying to get ready for bed, and all of a sudden, he gets dressed again. I'm going like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "Oh," she's like, and she's, "I'm taking her to the hospital." And I said, "All right." think I heard a raven. You don't normally hear ravens near the house. You gotta go back in the holler quite a bit to hear them. That or it was a frog, tree frog. But yeah, it's just I'm hoping it has something to do with her stupid potassium or something like that, and not an actual heart attack. But then again, usually she takes one nitro and then she's fine. I'm sorry. I'm waiting for my phone to ring as well. So I'm a little distracted right now. I thought I heard my phone ringing. It wasn't. Not that my dad has his phone on him because he was in such a rush to get her to the hospital. But my aunt called earlier today. I didn't answer. Well, that was because I was out getting food and stuff. I might give them a call later today. I don't know yet. I'm just like I said, I'm trying to distract myself and not think about stuff like that. I'm trying to remember what tobacco I put in here. I can't remember. I don't think it was a nougat. It might be. I don't know. But it's an aromatic today. I'm not really feeling all the English blendie or anything like that. It's just, I was thinking a lot today too. I'm like, well, what happens if mom doesn't come home, ever, like it's her time. And I said, well, it's gonna be me and my dad, and I guess I've been staying at my parents' place for a while, since my fiance left me because I didn't want to be alone. I hate being alone and depressed. It just um, and it helps that being able to go to Paul and Stevens, that really helped. Um, but I'm pretty sure I would probably go back to my house. I would take all my stuff, go back to my house, and rearrange some of the furniture around to kind of make it feel like a home again a little bit because there's still like I mean it's home, don't get me wrong, but it's just there's still too much of my ex fiance's essence in the house, if you know what I mean. And but it's just 23, okay. Yeah, it's just that house needs to be clean. I mean, I gotta it just I was over there maybe a day or two ago. I was watching some of the stuff on my DVR and I was deleting movies off of the DVR that I bought and made some room for new stuff. And I'm looking at a lot of the movies and shows that I've recorded for the past two plus years that we had that new DVR. And I look it's like I love the holidays, especially when it comes to the cooking channel or the Food Network channel, the Holiday Wars or whatever, or the Halloween Wars. I love that, and we record that every time. And I was looking at it, and I was like man, like I don't want to delete it, but I do at the same time. Like I just don't know, and then I was like, well, I don't know. The house needs some TLC, and I would like to give the house TLC, but I don't have the money. I have the time, I just don't have the money. Like, oh, that's clean, but it needs fixing. Well, I don't have, like I said, my job sucks. I'm sorry, but it does. My job sucks. Crohn's, anyone that has Crohn's disease and it's a severe case and you're not 100%, and the people you try to find a job, and oh, well, we can't take you, we can't take the chance, and we need reliable people, and it's just like, I understand that, but I need a good job, and it's like, well, you have to go with something low end. I don't want low end. Hell did I go to school, and what the hell did I go to high school, graduate, and go to trade school for if I couldn't do anything? But that's just me. 2642. I'm like I said, I'm really like, I'm trying not to make this video boring, but I probably already know it is, but I'm still gonna post it. I guess this helps me get some of my thoughts out and all that and record it, I guess. I don't know. But bugs are starting to come out. Sun's starting to set. I mean, the sun don't go down until after 9:30 or something like that. So that's what I love about the summertime. Oh, maybe it's the clouds. Never mind, it's just the clouds. Never mind. There's still sun out in that field. So see, when I got home, it was 4 something. It's only yeah, the sun's not even starting to set until 7, 8 o'clock. Shoot. But this is what I love about the summertime. Long days, and especially when you have them off and you can make peace out of them and relax, they're great. But it's the long days that, when you have bad times, you're just like, ugh, like I wish this day would be over with, so that tomorrow could be a new day, and but I hate the winter time. I love the fall and the spring, and a little bit of the winter time, but the short days during the winter time, they suck. I mean, especially, I love the mountains, but when you live in the mountains, I feel like it gets darker a lot sooner. Like, I feel like if you're in, a flat landed area, you know what I mean? The days they're stretched out a little bit more, so you might be able to get, like, instead of 5:30 being dark or 6 something, you might get 6:30, 7 o'clock before it gets dark. But in the mountains, as soon as that sun starts going down, you know, unless you have a flashlight, or you're in a car somewhere, if you're just out walking or with a horse or something like that, and it starts getting dark, you get home because it gets dark. There's not very many streetlights, and those are the worst things to be around, especially in the middle of the woods, because then bugs and everything. Good grief. But yeah, hopefully mom will be home either today or tomorrow. Like I said, dad's probably not going to be home until later tonight. Um, like I said, it's only about 4 something, maybe 5 right now. I don't expect him home for another maybe 2-3 hours tops, because they're probably going over stuff. I'm hoping it's good news. Um, but if it's bad news, I'm probably going to be in a bad mood for quite some time. and I'm not looking forward to going to work tomorrow for the next 2 days. Plus, bad news, and I got a freaking colonoscopy coming up in the 30th or 31st of June. Yeah, the 31st of June, I have a colonoscopy coming up. So that means I have 2 days before I have to start drinking that stuff, and I'm not looking forward to it. So I'm gonna enjoy this pipe, and like I said, go out and get one. They're awesome pipes, smoke great. That smoke is cool, and like I said, it's an enjoyable pipe to have for all occasions, suit and tie, whatever. Don't be afraid, to bring a corn cob to a black tie event. Don't be afraid of that.